Talk about the matchup that they were able to exploit with Carson regarding the tight end fairly deep.
No, they didn't exploit a matchup. What we did, we blitzed. We were asking him to carry, and the blitz doesn't get there. So everybody wants us to blitz, but when you blitz and they pick it up, you're bad in coverage. So everybody has an answer after the fact. Everybody has a suggestion when something doesn't work. There's a lot of blitzes that. No, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about people in general. All the experts that are out there. But we blitzed them a lot today on third down, and they were, like I said, they were 4 of 18. So a lot of our pressures worked. Gardner threw balls to us. Now, they're good, so they make some plays. We can't stop them every play. So Carson he executed and did what he needed to do, and their best player, who's 87, who everybody knows about, made a play. Good job by Michigan.
Were you happy with the discipline your linemen show, especially against all the zone reads they run there?
I think our guys did a good job. We knew that they were going to come in and try to pound us, and we knew they couldn't do that. Like I said, Tucson had 27 carries for 27 yards. So, they ran the ball 54 times for 149 yards, and a lot of those yards were Gardner scrambling around. So we
not
knew,
design calls,
not even design runs.
Yeah.
We knew that, and we knew that if we stoned their run, which we thought we did, then they would go back to Gardner. He's a phenomenal player, phenomenal athlete, presents some bad matchups in our current circumstances. So, the bottom line is that our kids executed the game plan that we put together, and we won a football game against a good football team. Thank you very much.
How difficult is it to be that good on third down? Especially when teams maybe late in game start dialing up their best third down play, and you guys have routinely, better than they were with your best third down.
I think it's our guys executing what we do. We're running a lot of stuff on third down that's hard to handle. 3 down, mixing guys around. We can blitz them off the edge. We can blitz them up the middle. We can twist them inside. We do a lot of stuff. And our kids are smart, and we're building something here. We're going to try to win as many games as we can while we're building it. But when we get a chance, and we're playing on an equal playing field with everybody else, which we will be shortly, these guys they're learning under fire right now. And so I think our third down defense, I believe you have to be able to play man, you got to be able to deny the ball, and then you got to be able to mix in some zones to keep them off balance, which is what we did early with Gardner's pick. He thought we were playing man, he threw it outside, Jordan Lucas picked it, and then we played some man, and we were playing zone on the interception, and we're playing some man, and we get some PI calls on their sideline, which was interesting. But at the end of the day, we were able to mix some stuff up and be pretty good. I bet you the conversions on third down were either penalties or Gardner scrambling. I don't know if there was one, I think, dig to the field with Funchess made a play. He's a hell of a player. He's a hell of a player. I thought we did a decent job against him. He had 4 catches, and two of his big ones were, one was on Glenn, who was in good position, but that's not a good matchup. I mean, it's a good player against a good inside linebacker, So, but hey, like I said, what'd they have? They had 89 plays for 390 yards, and we played for 4.5 hours.
Was that 5-man front stuff? Is that the most that you've done that this year?
It's the most that a team has kind of forced us to do. Okay. We did it against Wisconsin last year.
All right.
And it was good for us. They got to be in a certain They have to be in a certain personnel grouping for us to be in that. But we have some really stout players up front, and they're hard to block when we load the box.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you very much.
You seem a little jacked about the criticism that came to the players and the defense last week.
Well, I take, Mark, I take this personal. It is, we're totally invested in this program, and I think everybody who knows anything about this program knows that what we as a staff and what these players have done to save something here. So I have to be very careful on how I speak, but I also have to be honest. And what we as a staff and we as a team have done, to say that criticism doesn't bother us would be lying. But our kids are one of the most resilient groups of kids. Who cares about the football part of it, the stuff that they've had to deal with? But an unbelievable resiliency under the most unbelievable circumstances. And we're going to keep fighting our ass off, and we're going to keep playing hard, and we're going to keep coaching them well, and we're going to get better. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. And we want everybody's support. And anybody that doesn't support us, they can go in another direction.
Have you ever been part of a solid defensive effort where the scores, what was it? What was the final score?
I said, I don't know how many points we gave up, but, a lot of them weren't necessary. But, hey,
but there's something to be said for
Mark, stats don't matter. There's one stat that matters at the end of the day. It's winning. And right now, we're 4-2. We're 4-2. Give me a break, man. We just beat Michigan at home. And if you don't understand what I'm saying between the lines, then whatever.
What was John Butler like this week? Because, I mean, can you hear him over there?
Yeah, I hear him. I mean, thank God we have Fitz over there to restrain him the entire game. You know, he was going nuts, and that's the kind of energy that we feed off. That's the kind of energy he brings every day in practice, and that's why we love playing for him so much.